welcome to another edition of Hashtags. Of course, the hashtag is a go-to show for everything trending on social media. Of course, if it has been buzzing and you're trying to, know why a hashtag has been trending on social media, come to our YouTube page. On YouTube, we are at Voice of the People TV, and other social media handles are like your X, that is the former Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all of the social media platforms we are at POP TV Live. So have you followed us? Have you joined the team? Have you joined the family? I know you will do that much later. So just make sure play around our social media pages and tell me which of this content does it for you. Is it I don't want to mention all our shows because I don't want to bore you with all the names, even though we have great shows. But then this is your host for today, Mom Masinachi Okafor. And of course, I'll be holding it down today on the show with a lot that has been trending on social media. Well, last week was a lot of International Day observations. There was the Day of the Mental Health observation. There was a Day of the Girl Child. There was the Day of a lot of International Day observations. And then that day that that was the Day of the Mental Health, men took it upon themselves and they were like, mental health matters. We men too, we suffer from people trying to make us feel like we're not wanted in society. We also suffer from a lot of other things. But I just want to let you know, to all the men out there, you guys are our superheroes. So whatever it is, whatever the case may be, even though Nigeria is pretty hard right now, I know you will still have a lot of money to spend on your wives and your girlfriends and your mothers and your friends and family members. But moving on to all the hashtag that we have trending today. Hashtag Libya is still trending. Hashtag AFCON, also hashtag Gaddafi, hashtag Super Goals, hashtag, all these hashtags, they are all, in uniform. They're all in unison as to the reason why hashtag Libya and AFCON has been trending. But I'll give you that just later. Moving on, we also have here hashtag Yaya Bello has been trending as well. I'll give you that just later. Hashtag National Grid has been trending. This is funny, but it is not funny because in this 21st century, we are still talking about National Grid falling or collapsing or whatever be the case. And we have people like Elon Musk showing us how, it is being done abroad. And I'm wondering, who really cost us in this country? This is really sad. Funny, but sad. Well, moving on, we also have here, hashtag Biafra has been trending. Biafra has about 24,000 posts on social media. But one of the reasons why hashtag Biafra has been trending is because Simon Eba, he reacted to the situation, to the super ego situation in Libya, and he said all sorts of things on social media, which I'll share that tweet with you later. But then also we have trending here, hashtag Benghazi is also the reason why hashtag Libya has been trending. Also we have hashtag T-Pain has been trending. You know that Nigerians have taken it upon themselves to call our dear president T-Pain. Hey, my God. Hashtag GT Bank has been trending as well. Also, we have hashtag FIFA has been trending. Hashtag Babrisky has been trending. Hashtag the NFF has been trending. We have a lot of hashtags that has been trending the entire day. So before I unpack these bags loaded with all the apropos that has been trending on social media, let's take a breather. And when we come back, we'll go straight into all the hashtags that has been trending the entire day. Stay tuned. Do not touch it.
Catch up with the latest topics making the buzz, the stories that tick, the trends. Let's let you in on why they are trending. From politics, entertainment, business, lifestyle, and more. Analyzing the trending stories with top eyeballs. Hashtag on Voice of the People Television. giving you an insight to everything and everyone Nigeria is talking about. Showing on VOP TV, 10 p.m., Monday to Friday. Hashtag, if it's trending, we bring it on.
If it's the trending, we bring it on. I mean, hashtag Gospel Akpabio, the Senate President of Nigeria, has been trending. And the reason why he has been trending is because a video surfaced on social media, which was, what people said was blown out of proportion, out of context. Yes, it was blown out of context. And then, so this video is a video of him saying, that Nigeria is hard, that the economy is biting, and that, Nigerians should make do with wherever they see food, they should try as much as possible to eat as much as they can. But guess what? This video is more than a year old. Yes, that video, was seen and it was posted in 2023. Yes, on the 14th of June, 2023. Yes, that was when that video was made. And then, of course, he was talking to the members of the House, and he subtly just joked about the item 7 that will be served and that will be available for an executive dinner happening at Chopsticks in Abuja. Of course, and then it started circulating on social media. And of course, that was after the inauguration as the Senate President. He was inviting his colleagues to a dinner organized in honor of them. So he, just jokingly said to his colleagues, avail yourself free food as times are hard. And, Nigerians started trending all over. I don't even know where they got that video from, because that video is a year old. And then, the economy is biting more than ever right now. But the Nigerians, Nigerians took it upon themselves, became so angry, and they're like, why would you even say that? Why would you say that? Let us watch the video, and then you tell me what you think about that video that has been circulating on social media. That is the full video. That's about 4 or 3 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. So that we don't get to, this thing that people do on social media. You just cut out videos and post on social media without even knowing exactly how that video came into play. Let's watch it and tell me what you think about it.
Yes. There will be another dinner for the Senate President and the Deputy Senate President at 7:30 p.m. today. The venue will be at the Chopstick, Mississippi Ministers Hill, Maitama. So this announcement is from distinguished Senator Danduse Mohammed. Apparently, it is not being funded by the government, neither is it being funded by the National Assembly, and it is his initiative. So I urge members that times are difficult, and wherever you see free food, please endeavor to avail yourself. Thank you, distinguished Senator Danduse Mohammed. Yes.
Well, you've heard what he said, trying to invite his colleagues, and then Nigerians became angry. People like Aisha Yusufu, made comments on social media, lambasting him and saying all sorts of things that, in fact, that's such a lousy talk. People said all sorts of things. But tell me what you think about it. Even though this video is more than a year old, Nigerians are still saying that we have a lot of our politicians who do not really care about the happenings in Nigeria at the moment. Well, I don't want to give you my opinion. I just want to hear from you. Tell me on the comment section what you think about this video, even though it's a year old, but then people are still saying that regardless of the fact that it's a year old, that such a person should not even be a leader in this country, because remember that he still has case with EFCC. He still has case with EFCC. But then let's take reactions to see how netizens and then celebrities are reacting to hashtag Akpabio. This one is from Niger Delta, who says, it was Akpabio who said, what money cannot do, more money can do it. You people don't even know the man. Anyway, when Nigerians are ready, they would hit the streets. He knows that won't happen, so he would continue taunting Nigerians. Anyway, let's continue. Okay. And then this one is from @Ogenefemi, who says, how Akpabio keeps justifying the fact that he lacks the nobility of a leader of his standing without repercussions only goes to show how lucky Nigerian politicians must think they are. This man has to be the most primitive and insensitive politician Nigeria has ever produced. This one is from True Voice Journal, who says, we don't want to know if it was his inauguration party. They are all corrupt and Nigerians. We need to rise up against them. Video or no video, they are bad eggs, okay? Some of them are bad eggs, I want to believe, not all of them. This one is from Aisha Yusufu, who says, Gospel Akpabio is the most irresponsible elected official in Nigeria. So much anger. He is encouraging looting. Akpabio must be held responsible if people start breaking into warehouses and looting food items. Oh, I can feel the anger. I can feel the pain. I can feel the frustration in Nigerians' voices, their tweets. But we cannot always stay behind the keypad to fight. What happens to, fighting for our rights? What happens to, going against hashtag bad governance? What happens to, fighting and making sure that the government hears our cry? What more can I say? What more? Talking about the fact that the Senate President, Gospel Akpabio, has AFCC cases, and the fact when he was with the Akwa Ibom government, when he was the governor of Akwa Ibom, when he was also a minister. Well, he has had plenty, one-on-twos with the EFCC. Yaya Bello has been trending. Well, this might be funny, but not funny, because the Yaya Bello of Kogi State, the former governor of Kogi State, he has been trending. But this time, the reason why he is trending is not because of the fact that he was declared wanted at some point, and then he, walked into the FCC office and said, I surrender all. But guess what? The FCC said, and he came with people. He came with a lot of entourage. He came with, prominent people, and, told stories and stories and stories. And then people are like, are you people not even tired of making Nigerians feel like they are daft? But then EFCC is at it again because of the fact that they went to the radio station in Enugu State, that is Urban Radio, 94.5 Urban Radio. They went there, raided the place, and then it was reported that they brutalized their staff and arrested a presenter who was live on air. Yes, it was that bad. So Nigerians are now asking, the EFCC why they are not, giving off the same energy. We are EFCC, we're going to, arrest you, take you to court, collect the money that you have stolen. Why are they not, bringing that energy when it comes to Yaya Bello and other politicians that have, a lot of cases of misappropriation of funds, of fraud, of a lot of things? You also remember that Yaya Bello has been, declared, he has been like a fugitive since April 2024. Of course, he was declared wanted for an 80 billion naira state fund misappropriation. Until this last month that just ended, when EFCC added fresh about 10 billion naira, if I'm not mistaken, corruption charges against him. He also has been ordered to report to the Federal High Court, Abuja, this November 14th. I was asking, is he going to report? He also remembered there was a time it was said that he wanted his court case to be moved to a place that he feels more comfortable. Oh God, I cannot laugh. Well, let us see how netizens are reacting to that, because it is a slap on our faces, and I hope that Oba Radio in Enugu State gets to get justice, and they settle amicably, and the EFCC to stop raiding people's houses. Well, I cannot say they should stop, but then it feels like they have more power when it comes to the normal citizens than when it comes to politicians who have had cases with them unresolved. Well, let's see how netizens are reacting to hashtag EFCC, hashtag Yahya Bello. This is from Art Idan, who says, the EFCC is quick to arrest students over having iTunes gift cards on their phones. Yet, Yahya Bello, who is accused of embezzling 80 billion naira and more, seems untouched. The contrast is glaring. All right, we have this one from at Success, who says, I have said it before and I will keep saying it, that EFCC is the most corrupt organization in Nigeria. Are you sure? They are not fighting corruption. Are you sure? Because they select a particular group of people to investigate on leaving behind these dirty politicians who loot our money every single day. And then this one is from at OMG99, who says, so are they telling us that radio station has now been involved in fraudulent acts? If you ask me, now who I go ask? If you ask me, who would I ask that question? Because it feels like EFCC, their men are just going about doing whatever it is that they feel like at any point in time they feel like it. Well, this one is from at Risk It to Make It. Radio station, lol, no worry. Then go still they enter supermarket. Moving on, we have this hashtag. Okay, this one is from Atmazi Chukudi, who says, the same EFCC that cannot burst into Yahya Bello's house and get him arrested broke into urban radio station Enugu during a live program and arrested the OAP on a live program, intimidated other staff members and took their equipment. EFCC legacy under APC, Tinubu and Buhari. And then, of course, we have hashtag national greed has been trending. So there was a nationwide blackout yesterday, as of course the national grid collapsed for the 6th time in 2024. You heard me. For the 6th time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. For the 6th time in 2024, the national grid has collapsed again. And I'm asking, which way Nigeria? We have people that are in band A, band B, making money off Nigerians, escalating and adding more money for Nigerians to pay just for them to have light. And we cannot still fix this problem of the national grid always collapsing every now and then. That's a shame. A big shame. Well, let's see how netizens are reacting to hashtag national grid. All right, well, we have hashtag, this one is from Inibehe F. Young. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. If I did not, please bear with me. So he says, national grid has collapsed. The country is in darkness. A so-called giant of Africa. See what tribalism, corruption, and inefficiency have done to Nigeria. Shameful. Big shame, I must say. And then this one is from Dr. Wasabi, who says, national grid, this is not you. Rise up. Wake up. Palikaja. I don't know what that is, but okay. And then this one is from Matt Ferrer, who says, the national grid is down, but my love for you remains a steady current, pulsing strong and true. Though the lights may dim and power may sway, my heart's bright flame for you will forever stay. Oh my goodness. So did I also tell you that Nigeria started making fun of the national grid and, started turning it into a poem and started making, writing poems of, love and all sorts of things as regards the national grid falling? Well, hashtag Libya has been trending. I told you, hashtag Libya, Gaddafi, Genhazi, hashtag AFCON, hashtag Super Eagles, hashtag all the hashtags that concerns the football has been trending. You all know that, our Super Eagles, our players were delayed at the airport for hours, hours and hours with the whole, the whole disrespect, the whole, a lot of things that transpired, but then they are back home, yes. So the Libyan Football Federation, condemned the withdrawal of Nigeria from the second leg match against Libya in Benghazi. They were saying that they will take a legal action. Yes, they're saying that they will take legal action needed to protect the interests of the Libyan football squad. Yes, they started trending since day before yesterday. Yesterday it has been trending. And we saw our men stranded at the airport, even after having their flights booked. It was diverted, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of, back and forth. And then I'm wondering, like, what's up? What's up? People are saying, oh, if this was when Gaddafi was in power, this cannot happen. Why would you guys do this to Nigeria? And then, well, they are back home. Let's see what happens next. Well, let us see how netizens are reacting to hashtag Libya before we wrap up the show. All right, this is from at Olawale, who says, they must be very... It is not by force for any team to play the other. CAF can allocate them in 3 points if they want. The most important thing for Nigeria is the safety of our players who were indirectly held hostage in Libya. The court or CAF cannot force Nigeria to play them. All right, and moving on, this one is from at... All right, that's it from hashtag Libya. Well, we hope that this will be settled amicably. Well, that is it on hashtags and Voice of the People today, on Voice of the People TV for today. Hashtag will definitely make a return tomorrow, being Wednesday, where we celebrate the Women Crush Wednesday, of course. Well, this is me saying bye-bye. Masinachi Okafor will come your way tomorrow again. Stay tuned for more programming and do not touch that down. See ya.